She said, I'm going out with my girlfriends for margaritas at the Holiday Inn. Oh, have mercy, my only thought was tequila makes her clothes fall off. I told her put an extra layer on. I know what happens when she drinks Patron. Her closet's missing half the things she bought. Yeah, tequila makes her clothes fall off. She'll start by kicking out of her shoes, lose an earring in her drink, leave her jacket in the bathroom stall, drop a contact down the sink. Them pantyhose ain't gonna last too long if the DJ puts Bon Jovi on. She might come home in a tablecloth. Yeah, tequila makes her clothes fall off. Whoa! She can handle any champagne brunch, a bridal shower with Bacardi punch, Jello shooters full of smearing off, but tequila makes her clothes fall off. She'll start by kicking out of her shoes, lose an earring in her drink, leave her jacket in the bathroom stall, drop a contact down the sink. She don't mean nothing, she's just having fun. Tomorrow she'll say, oh, and how have I done? Her friends will joke about the stuff she lost. Yeah, tequila makes her clothes fall off. Oh, tequila makes her clothes fall off. Oh, tequila makes her clothes fall off.
Met a man wearing a t-shirt said Virginia is for lovers. Had a Bible in his left hand and a bottle in the other. He said all you're really given is the sunshine in your name. We both started laughing when the sky started to rain. Get along on down the road, we got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, drink a beer, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along? Saw a model on a billboard, 1-800-GET-TO-KNOW-ME. Wondered was she photoshopped or were her eyes really that lonely? Did she leave her hometown thinking she'd end up in LA? Did she break down in the desert and get stuck beside the highway? Get along on down the road, we got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, drink a beer, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along? die, the keys to heaven can't be bought. We still don't know what love is, but we sure know what it's not. Sometimes you got to get along on down the road. We got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, drink a beer, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along?
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here on the air here in WXQ 91.7 FM. It is time for, we will get through 2 segments in this one. So it's time for Friday Night Spotlight at the Movies and also our top 5 Thanksgiving foods between all 1, 2, 3, 4 of us. Yeah. Okay, 4 of us. So everybody can hear you. So anything else you want to try to whisper? Okay. So at the movies this week, we have 3 movies. Frank, go ahead, list them too, and give the movie backgrounds.
All right. So the first one I have is called Fantastic Beasts. One of the main people in it is Johnny Depp. The sequel takes place in the 1920s Paris, shortly after Newt Scamander's capture of Grindelwald at the end of the first installment. I don't know what that means. But,
strike.
All right. Hang on. I'm having like technical difficulties on my phone.
That's why I gave you a strike. That's strike 4 already.
No, because it's like I'm trying to hit the like earlier it worked, but I'm trying to hit where it says more so that I can read more of the description of the movie, but it's not letting me do that. I can't read like the whole description on the website. Like something's wrong with it. Well, whatever. I'm gonna go to the next movie. It's called Instant Family. It stars Mark Wahlberg. When Pete and Ellie decide to start a family, they stumble into the world of foster care adoption. Aw. I always believe in adoption. I think that's a beautiful thing. What do you think?
You're telling me that's all you have to say about that movie?
No, because I'm trying to hit, like, I can't read more of it because I just told you, the website isn't letting me read more of the description. Like, I'm trying to open it so that I can read the whole thing, but it's not letting me do that. I don't know why.
That's strike 5 right there already.
That is not a strike. That is not my fault.
Yes,
okay?
it is.
No, it's not.
You should have had this all prepared before.
I did have it prepared, and then when I went to refresh the website, like, it stopped working again. So it's not my fault. They need to fix the website. So that is not a strike. You give
banned. All right, so yeah, go see those movies, Instant Family and Fantastic Beasts. Let's see, the last movie I have up here is Widows. So unlike some of us, I have it prepared right here. So Widows, let's see, from Academy Award winner, winning director Stephen McQueen, and co-writer of the best-selling author Gillian Flynn, comes a blistering modern-day thriller set against the backdrop of crime, passion, and corruption. Widows is the story of 4 women with nothing in common except a debt left behind by their dead husbands, criminal activities. Set in the contemporary Chicago amid a time of turmoil, tensions build when Veronica, Alice, Linda, and Belle take their fate into their own hands and conspire to forge a future on their own terms. Widows also stars Liam Neeson, Colin Farrell, Robert Duvall, Daniel, I'm not even going to try it, Lucas Haas, and Brian Tyree Henry. Go see it. All 3 movies. Even though Frank couldn't give you the other 2 movie synopsis, but that's okay. Go see them anyway. You gave some of it, but you know what? Sometimes 50% isn't even good enough because that's still an F in grading terms. So that's like getting half a car in Wheel of Fortune. So what are you supposed to do with that? All right, so let's see. Let's go with top 5 Thanksgiving foods. Frank, go first with your top 5 Thanksgiving foods. These are your top 5 ranked.
Yes.
Okay, so from 5 to 1, give your top 5.
All right, my first top 5 is
this number 5?
Pumpkin pie.
You said pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie.
Do you eat pie at the gym? Are you pumping pie?
Yeah, pumpkin pie. I
Okay.
can't talk today. Because it's really good, and I love a good sweet dessert after the big meal. I would say that, I mean, even though I do like pumpkin pie, I'd say that I like other pies at Thanksgiving too, but usually my mom doesn't really let me make them because
Your mom
she's always
doesn't
like,
trust you to make the
she's
food
always like,
there?
we have too much food already that we made, so we don't need it all.
She's just trying to be nice.
No.
Thank you, Karen, for trying to be caring about Frank.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's caring. She's just not being very nice about it. Number 4, stuffing, because stuffing is great. It's a great side dish, one of my favorites. Number 3, green bean casserole, because I love making it. It's good, and then you always get to pick off the little fried onions they put on top. So that's like my favorite part about it, and it's really easy to make. Number 2, cranberry sauce, because
Oh, yeah, that's a
who
good
doesn't
one.
love
That's a good one.
Who doesn't love cranberries on Thanksgiving?
Man, I didn't even think about that one. Number 1?
Obviously, the turkey. It's the like star of the show.
All right.
Yeah.
Sean, go ahead. Top 5 Thanksgiving foods.
All right. So, my number 5, my first one would be stuffing because I have to have it particular. Like, it has to be made specifically.
Is
so-
this shots fired at your dad?
Sure.
Okay.
He doesn't really cook on Thanksgiving, but I'll take the shots at him. Yeah, Dad, your stuffing sucks.
All right.
No. And then I would go with corn because corn is kind of, it depends on where you are. Some people don't even have corn, so I have to kind of rank it lower because if it's not there, then it can't be one of my favorites. And then I would go with applesauce, mashed potatoes, and I know it's a cop-out answer. Frank did it too, but turkey.
Okay. All right, then. Chris, you want to go ahead your top 5? 5 to 1.
5, I'll do stuffing because it's. I mean, you gotta have stuffing, of course. I mean, number 4, I'll do the turkey because it's really just the same thing every year, but it's still good.
Wow, you don't have turkey at number 1.
Yeah, I know.
It's a cop-out, dude.
Shocker.
He's fixing it.
Hey, it's still good. It's still good though. Number 3, we'll do mashed potatoes because it's, it's cool. Number 2 is I'll do Sean is corn. Sweet. Because it's almost kind of the equivalent of having French fries a bit kind of on Thanksgiving.
Okay. I dig it.
I'm just saying something.
Number 1?
And number 1 is I would have to go for the. I forgot to think that through quickly, so I possibly earned myself a strike.
That's a strike.
Yes.
Number 1, I'll just say something random. The roll,
The rolls?
the dinner
Okay.
rolls.
All right.
Yeah, because you gotta have dinner rolls for a
All right.
side dish.
Brittany, are you sure you don't want to do your top 5? Okay.
You know what I prefer instead of dinner rolls? I prefer those the Cherry Bay biscuits from Red Lobster that you make in the
Do
box.
you bring those to Thanksgiving?
I've made those like every Thanksgiving for the past like 2 or 3 years.
Just get them from Red Lobster.
people eat 'em?
Straight order them.
No, we don't order them from Red
That'd be
Lobster. We get
great.
them from the grocery store. You
Who
just,
makes
like-
them?
I do.
Do you?
It's
Do people
easy.
eat them?
Huh?
Do people actually eat them?
I don't
He's
know.
the only one that
Maybe.
does.
All right.
David
They
eats
probably
some.
say, "Hey, who made this?" And then they're like, "Oh, Andrew made this." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Thank you for the fair warning."
I'm also gonna stay away from the casserole.
Yeah,
too.
I'm gonna stay away from the green bacon casserole. Did he make pumpkin pie this year? Or was it store bought? Store bought. Okay, good.
No, it's pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie.
Yeah, dude.
So
I'm triggered now, Frank.
Pumpkin pie.
pumpkin pie. All right.
All right, what's your top 5?
I have pumpkin pie at number 5. I have green bean casserole at number 4. Sweet
Oh.
potatoes at number 3. I hate marshmallows in the sweet potatoes. I cannot stand that.
I agree.
Stuffing at number 2, and then turkey at number 1.
Duh.
Dark meat. I like that. So
Specific. Okay. I technically I should have added. I like the light one. I
you
the
like
light-
light meat?
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
I
what's
like
your favorite part of the turkey? Do you like the breast,
dark meat.
the leg, the? Oh, that's a different part. Okay.
I like to have a leg.
Me too.
I could do a leg, and then I could be good for the day.
Yeah.
So-
It has to be, but I like a really crispy skin though.
All right.
Now your casserole is it Frank made green bean casserole or is that specifically? I would just take it off the list.
I mean,
If it's from Frank, then I'm putting cranberry sauce in
I
there.
mean,
Alright,
all
cool.
you do is just make it follow the directions from the soup can, and then from the from the like onion, like the fried onions. It's all, you're just following the recipe.
Do you put Worcester sauce in there?
Wait,
Worcester? What is it called? Worcester?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
I don't know what it's called.
Oh my gosh.
Worcester.
That is a
You're-
strike.
You're pronouncing it wrong too. Worcester. I think it's like that.
No, it's a Worcestershire.
That's a strike because you pronounced it wrong too.
No,
So
you pronounced it wrong.
look,
first.
6 strikes already,
No,
and then
you
we're only
said,
supposed to cap out at 5.
You said Worcestershire. I don't even know what you said.
Worcester. He said
Worcester. Yeah, what is that? It sounds.
I don't
That
know.
sounds
I
like
don't. I don't put
city
the sauce in there.
Massachusetts, in like Boston, in Massachusetts.
All right.
I thought you gave Sean a strike.
Yeah, Thanksgiving foods. All right, so let's get into a little more music. We got about 40 minutes left in the show. We also have our Frank's free speech and anybody else's free speech if they desire to speak it. And then we have our inspirational and Frank's uninspirational quote for the week to end out the show. So stick it here with Imagine Dragons' Believer.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me a believer, believer. Has turned your spirit to a dove, oh, ooh, your spirit up above, oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings, they would drown, but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down, it rained down like... Hey, you made me a believer. And the flames, you're the face of the future, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down like... Hey, you made me a believer, believer.
Angry Young and Poor is an independently owned record and clothing store that has been selling everything punk rock since 1995. They have an extensive collection of new and vintage vinyl records, punk and metal t-shirts, leather jackets, and Doc Martens. Angry Young and Poor is located on 356 West Orange Street in Lancaster. They are open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day except the Wednesday and Sunday. More information can be found on their website, angryyoungandpoor.com, or by calling 717-397-6116.
Surprise! You're in for a shock.
The Snapper. Since 1925, Millersville University's principal source for news, sports, entertainment, and more. Don't forget to pick up a free copy of The Snapper every week to keep on top of the latest events on campus and the rest of the world.
WIXQ would like to thank The Snapper for supporting great college radio. Be sure to check out The Snapper or their website, thesnapper.com.
The Snapper!
I'm Little Teapot, short and stout.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
No, Dad, like this. When I get all steamed up, then I shout, tip me over and pour me out.
This is WWE superstar Roman Reigns. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Visit fatherhood.gov, brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
WIXQ accepts any and all song requests. To submit yours, log on to 917theville.com or call the in-studio hotline at 717-871-7075.
Lightning's gonna strike right through this heart of mine again. Cause this rain ain't gonna stop, and we're feeling every drop as they keep on dancing on our heads. But you gotta hold on, you gotta be strong, right here with me. To keep you from harm, away in my arms, steer you away from the storm when the sun won't come around and your world keeps washing out. I won't let this love fall down. I'll carry you, I'll carry you. Let's run toward waiting lights, cause I know there's better skies ahead. Send through an hourglass, this flood is gonna pass, and we'll still be standing hand in hand. Oh, you gotta hold on, you gotta be strong, right here with me. Keep you from harm, away in my arms, steer you away from the storm when the sun won't come around and your world keeps washing out. I
was worth it, but the words never come out. 'Cause I wanna find the truth, so tell me now. Where do I begin? I was lost at the edge of dying in a world so cold. Where do I begin? Now I'm alive, I can see I'm ready to be on my own. Yeah! One more step to take before it's too late. I just wanna reach the end. So where do I begin? Where do I hold my breath and keep on searching for a life I haven't found? 'Cause I wanna know the truth, so tell me now. Where do I begin? I was lost at the edge of dying in a world so cold. Where do I begin? Now I'm alive, I can see I'm ready to be on my own. Yeah! One more step to take before it's too late. I just wanna reach the end. Where do I begin? All the regrets I kept inside, and all the things I never tried. I will rest until I see the truth I needed. I was lost at the edge of dying in a world so cold. Now I'm alive, I can see I'm ready to be on my own. Where do I begin? I was lost at the edge of dying in a world so cold. Where do I begin? Now I'm alive, I can see I'm ready to be on my own. Yeah! One more step to take before it's too late. I just wanna reach the end. So where do I begin? Where do I begin?
voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me, they tell me things that I will do, they show me things I'll do to you, they talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, they talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. All the lawyers are defenseless, all the doctors are disease, and the preachers are sinners, and police just take the grease. All your judges, you are guilty, all the bosses I will fire, all your bankers will have losses, politicians all are liars. I see darkness falling, I hear voices calling, I feel justice crawling, I see faith has fallen. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me, they tell me things that I will do, they show me things I'll do to you, they talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me, they tell me things that I will do, they show me things I'll do to you, they talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, they talk to me, talk to me, talk to me.
In celebration of our 50th anniversary, WIXQ has brought back personalities from the past to discuss their time at the station and just how much it has meant to them.
My name's Josh Hankins. I was here, was it 2004 to 2008, I believe? And I was program director from 2007 to 2008. I actually started doing college radio when I was at IUP. That's the only thing I did in IUP. I didn't really like it there. So I left IUP and came to Millersville. I wanted to do radio, so I looked in and trained, and I had two good trainers, which one is Joe Chernikowski. He and another person were my, I guess, I was their trainee. And then we just kind of decided, hey, instead of training, I'm just going to be a permanent fixture in their show. So I think we did our show for 3 years. It was called Pretty Tall and Joshua, which is pretty funny because, you know, Joe was tall and then Cassie was pretty and my name was Josh. So we did a lot of punk, alternative, ska type music. And then this became my home. I was spending more time here than I would be spending at home. Every lunch I was here playing darts with Doc, and evenings here just hanging out. So it was a lot of fun and a place that I still call home. Anyone from the outside comes in and be like, oh, what is this garbage everywhere? Every piece of that garbage has history, and every piece of that garbage is like, it shows. The couches are different, the chairs are different, and that's how the students were. These walls could talk. Oh man. WXQ brought so many people of different backgrounds, different styles. You had athletes, you had people who were, playing D&D, you had video game people, you had people working on cars, you have all these different people put in one spot. And that's where a lot of the layers are dropped, and people didn't judge people for the way they are. And WXQ is one of those places where you never had to be someone else to be liked. You need to be yourself. You need to play the music you want. You need to have the time that you need, because you need to be true to yourself.
WIXQ. Radical, renowned, real college radio.
Do you suffer from severe lack of theater? Then try Cinemard. Side effects may include auditioning, directing, playwriting, or stage managing. Take every third Tuesday of the month.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take every first Wednesday of the month.
At 9:15 p.m. in Dutcher Hall's Studio Theater. For anyone experiencing side effects for more than 4 years, please contact an agent. And remember to check the call board for more opportunities. Join Cinemard. It's dramatic spelled backwards.
Angry Young and Poor is an independently owned record and clothing store that has been selling everything punk rock since 1995. They have an extensive collection of new and vintage vinyl records, punk and metal t-shirts, leather jackets, and Doc Martens. Angry Young and Poor is located on 356 West Orange Street in Lancaster. They are open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day except Wednesday and Sunday. More information can be found on their website, angryyoungandpoor.com, or by calling 717-397-6116.
Throw me a frickin' bone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
Do you want all the WIXQ info you can handle? Then head on over to WIXQ.com, where you can find DJ profiles, showtimes, browse our massive music catalog, and even listen to your favorite shows through our webcast. Just remember, WIXQ.com is your secret lair for Millersville Radio.
We are back here on the air here in WIXQ 91.7 FM, and it's time for Frank's Free Speech. Frank, get it going.
All right, so today I'm focusing on outrageous stories that I thought were kind of crazy, and I don't know why these things happen, but they do. So we're going to talk about it. So the first one, a man in the grocery store was caught on video eating out of a soup ladle, a soup ladle, and then he put it back in the container. I just want to know, how does someone's mind go through, oh, I'm just going to pick this up and eat it in public and then put it back in? How does your mind work like that? I do not understand some people. What do you guys think? Don't you think that's disgusting? And
I think it's completely normal.
I'm gonna say, I think that happens all the time.
So you're telling me that it's okay for somebody to put their disgusting germs into public use?
Yeah, why not?
Because it's disgusting.
And?
I mean, how would you what if you saw me do that? You'd say something else.
Then I flip out, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See? That's hypocrite. You're a big hypocrite. That's 5 strikes for you.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to eat something like that?
I mean,
what kind of soup was it?
I don't know what kind of soup it was, but it was probably chicken noodle soup or something.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes. So there was I forget what state this happened in, but there was a 12 or 13-year-old boy. He had an argument with his mother about PlayStation. And so he drove off in his mom's car and drove around and went off on a high speed police chase. Now that, I mean, I would never when I was younger, I was never allowed to pretend to use my parents' car, because I would probably crashed it if I was that age. But I'm surprised that he got he didn't get away with it, but I heard he could be facing some serious charges.
Well, I mean, you do crash the car whenever you just normally drive. Remember that old lady you hit in the back? And then you also backed
that's not the point.
You backed your Suburban in the Trent's light pole?
I don't want to hear that. That's not the point of the story.
I think the moral of the story.
The moral of the story is respect your parents and respect authority when the police are coming after you.
Respect your parents.
Yes.
And didn't your parents once tell you to not use the canola oil at your house? But
That's not the point of the story. That is not the point.
I think the story focuses around Fortnite. I bet you that's what he got mad about. Guaranteed.
Respect your parents.
Oh, probably. Yeah. If he was like a 13-year-old, that's probably what he was playing.
Oh yeah, 100%. Especially on PlayStation. Oh yeah.
So you were showing not how to respect your parents with canola oil.
I mean, that doesn't count. That's
What do you mean it doesn't count?
That doesn't count.
They gave you a proper.
No, that was like an unofficial thing. They're just like, oh, don't blow up the house or anything. They didn't say you can't do it. They just said like, if you're gonna do anything, just please be careful and don't burn the house down.
Is that why you use the whole jar or the whole thing of it?
I mean, you kind of have to use a lot of it when you're deep frying food. That's how it works. Maybe you would know if you.
I don't
tried.
deep fry my food.
Well,
normally it's more healthy.
I only deep fry
That's unhealthy.
Yeah, I know it's unhealthy, but it's called a treat. That was a treat at the time.
Wait, don't you have a fitness blog? What are we talking about deep frying for?
Yeah, I can eat what I want. It's my life. It's my body, my choice.
Just make sure you do 1,000 sit-ups per calorie. You got it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a strike and a half.
Oh, see, look, he's giving out strikes. That's your sixth strike.
Dude, that would be
7.
7.5.
Oh, yeah, that's 7.5.
Oh, really?
Anything else?
Yes. So, we were having a conversation at work the other day. Do you think it's too early for Christmas music? I say yes.
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 100%. We played Christmas music at my job yesterday because of this in-store signing for a Christmas horror movie. It was super annoying, and I was triggered the entire time.
Now, I say because right now, I think the store is set on 50% Christmas music and then 50% Shoe Carnival music, which I
What does that
prefer.
mean?
You can hear Shoe Carnival music every time Frank gives me songs to play in the system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's
and then
good
I
music.
think after December 8th, they're gonna put on 70% Christmas music.
Well, you're lucky. We go 100% Christmas music Black Friday Day.
Oh, really?
Yep, we're 100%.
Okay, but I say it's a little bit too early. I'm not here for it right now. I don't know. Once it's after Thanksgiving, play all you want. I'll listen to it, but for now, I'd still like to hear my regular music being played. What do you think?
Well, I mean, they do play it on the radio now.
Yeah, but I mean,
Are there dedicated stations
you don't
for
have
that,
to.
though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Warm 103 started last week.
Yeah.
The Rose, or I feel like they changed the name.
No, they're still
Okay.
101.3 The Rose.
They are actually starting
Are they
the
half and
15th.
half?
No,
Oh,
16th. They're starting 16th. They're starting next Saturday. So
And then you'll start getting the other stations, 105.7 will play their rock versions,
Yeah.
closer to, because they'll wait as long as they can.
anything else?
That's all I got.
Anything? Free speech?
Anybody else want to contribute?
PG free speech?
Oh,
Yes.
PG. Oh, dang. I had something, but never mind. No, I'm just kidding.
Anything?
I mean, I slightly mentioned that in-store signing for the locally filmed horror movie that was in-store yesterday. The director's from here. They filmed it in Mountville. It was I'm Dreaming of White Doomsday or something. It's a Christmas horror movie. Figured I would plug it for them since, they were super nice. The cast and crew were all there yesterday. Everybody was super nice about it. We still have a couple copies if you want to buy one.
Anything from you?
Yeah, how's Park City been since Bonton closed?
Oh, it's been fine. I mean, we've been really busy lately because of the holidays. I mean, even though I feel like my wing of the mall is kind of iffy.
Sears wing, that's why.
Yeah, but I mean, Sears is still open.
It's a dying department.
Somehow it's still open.
But there's nothing down
I'm still
there.
kind of upset that Arby's closed around
Yeah,
the time
that-
that I started because
Yeah. That killed
it would be
that
such
thing.
an easy way for me to go on my break and just eat Arby's. But now, if I actually wanted to eat, I have to go either Annie Ann's or the food court, and I just prefer going to Annie Ann's because it's closer, and I don't want to sit I don't want to eat in front of people. I just rather eat in the break room. So that's why I don't really eat out anymore.
With the Bonton wing, that wing is doing okay because it still has that toy store in it.
And they have the Apple Store too.
True.
I think. Yeah.
And they just changed it to BT wing because it's not Bonton anymore. The issue was that nobody really went to Bonton anyway because that's why it kind of closed because it was their demographic for what they were selling to was 56-year-old women. It's not a very good demographic to have your entire store based around. So that's kind of why they closed out. But the mall as a whole is still doing completely fine.
It's a shame though. I used to love Bon-Ton. Like they had like a big. I remember they had like a big like teddy bear section of the store where like there was like it was like larger than life teddy bear. It was at least like 9 feet big, and it was like this big and that tall.
Do you
and
have?
I took pictures in front of it. Oh my gosh!
Do you
it
have
was
any
amazing.
last remarks before we play this last song before we do our quotes?
The mall's not dying yet, so that's my thought.
Any last remarks?
No, I'm good.
Any last remarks?
No, I'm good.
Okay, we're gonna do our last song for Frank, and then we will do our quotes. So stay right here. We have 6 minutes left in the show here on WXQ 91.7 FM. You're listening to What a Savage.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. 'Cause I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they tried to teach me how to dance. A foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed, a disco ball is just hanging by a thread. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. Leave my door open just a crack. Please take me away from here, 'cause I feel like such an insomniac. Please take me away from here. Why do I tire of counting sheep? Please take me away from here, when I'm far too tired to fall asleep. To 10 million fireflies, I'm weird 'cause I hate goodbyes. I got misty eyes as they said farewell, but I'll know where several are if my dreams get real bizarre, 'cause I saved a few and I keep them in a jar. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for your inspirational and uninspirational quote for the week. We're going to start it off with your inspirational quote, so you can leave on a positive note with your uninspirational quote. So let's get it started with your inspirational quote for the week, coming from The Wolf of Wall Street in dedication. That's the right word, because I was going to say in remembrance, but he's still alive. In dedication for Leonardo DiCaprio, as it's his 43rd birthday today. So from The Wolf of Wall Street, let's see. If you want to be rich, never give up. People tend to give up. If you have persistence, you will come out ahead of most people. More importantly, you will learn. When you do something, you might fail, but that's not because you're a failure. It's because you have not learned enough. Do it differently each time. One day you will do it right. Failure is your friend. Frank, go ahead on an inspirational quote.
Now, before I say mine, that's a strike for thinking that he was dead, so...
His career is dead.
Oh.
True. Oh, burn. Snap.
Go ahead, Frank. Uninspirational quote.
All right, here it is. If you hate yourself, remember that you're not alone. A lot of other people hate you too.
All right, then. That's a positive way to end it out. So let's get it going with some quick shout-outs because we have a minute left. So go ahead, Chris.
I just want to thank you guys for having me again on the show again.
All right. Sean.
I'd like to thank you as well, and also shout myself out for being awesome.
All right.
Good
Brittany?
job.
Anything? Nothing? Okay. All right. She said thanks.
Can I get a shout out for
Oh
myself?
my gosh. Go ahead.
All right, because it's all about me, and I'm the best. So we'll see you next time, I guess.
All right. We'll see you here next week here on WIXQ 91.7 FM. It's the last show before our Thanksgiving break. And after the break, then it'll be Frank's show because he'll be doing it all by himself because I'll be gone. So we'll see if we're still on the air or not after that week, depending on FCC regulations. So thank you for staying here with us. We'll see you next week here on WIXQ 91.7 FM. You'll listen to What a Savage with Tiger Sprout, Andrew Frank, Brittany Worthy, Sean Gravel, and Ava Sprout, and also Chris Follen.